When you find a fabulous growth story, you need to stick with it. Take Canada Goose, the maker of coats and parkas, with a stock that's more than doubled since we started recommending it right after its IPO last March. These guys have delivered phenomenal results so far, and I think the cold winter will only make the story more attractive. Earlier today, we got a chance to check in with Dan Reiss, the president and CEO of Canada Goose, who's blowing out the numbers for this luxury outerwear powerhouse. Take a look. Dani, as soon as it gets cold outside, we suddenly see the patches. And people are saying, where the heck did those guys come from? But the fact is, you've been in business for quite a long time, and you're a family business.
We are. We're a 60th generation family business. We've been around for 60 years, founded by 1957 with my grandfather, who's an immigrant to Canada. You know, I've heard the same story for so many years that, you know, when somebody sees this or sees the logo for the first time, they're like, I saw your logo, and now I see it everywhere. I've heard that for literally the last 10 years. So I think this just keeps on happening, and there's so many layers of people that have still yet to discover it, even though those of us who have seen it find that hard to believe.
Well, we're also so corroded and sardonic and ironic and basically cynical. We think Canada Goose, but come on, we know it's made in some province in China.
Yeah, right. We make all of our core downfill products are made in Canada. We hired over approximately 1,500 people last year. We have 6 facilities in Canada. We have multiple contractors that are exclusive to us across the country, make all our products in Canada. To me, a Canada Goose jacket is like a Swiss watch. You know, you say the word Swiss before you say the word watch, because the place that the thing is made is more important almost than that product itself. And
it's very rare that I hear about a product where there is, I say, very little price sensitivity. People buy them, and they are, I know this sounds strange because it's apparel, they regard it as an investment.
Absolutely. I think that I think our products are investment apparel. I think that's why we were able to grow through recessions, because during recessions, people saw our products as good purchases, and you know, the value is absolutely there. Our products are made in Canada. We have decades of in history of craftsmanship, and you know, and I think that I think for sure it's an investment product. Well, at the same time, it's you know, not only is it enduring, but it's relevant, and it's you know, I think that that's part of the magic.
You have 3 things that I want all the companies involved with retail to have: manage scarcity, preserve brand strength, and shorten product cycles. I can't find a company that has more than one of those. You have all 3.
Yeah, we you know, I think that, you know, we plan our business very well, and you know, people think like that we intentionally starve the market. We don't do that. We plan our business well. We plan our wholesale business well. We plan our DTC business well. And, you know, we're not afraid to be sold out. Like, I think that we do not view ourselves as a commodity, right? So if we were a T-shirt company and we missed a T-shirt sale, then, you know, maybe we would have missed a sale. To me, you know, if somebody can't find the product they want to find a certain year, they'll come back for it next year.
Right.
You know, our products are special. They're not commodities.
Now, my wife, who, by the way, helped make your quarter, she has the coat, and then one day I see she has the hat. I said, why did you do this? She goes, well, the coat's so great. What else should she be looking at that's great?
Well, we've really diversified our outerwear portfolio from you know, 20 styles 20 years ago to over 200 styles now. We've a full assortment of all different weights of outerwear, including a spring collection. Knitwear this year has been a new thing for us. We've launched it in a very small and strategic way, and our consumers seem to really have resonated with it really well, and we're really happy about that, and we'll keep building on that. Accessories is an area that we're going to keep focusing on, like the hats you talk about, and you know, for us, everything we do, the most important thing is that we make a best-in-class product. You know, we're not about slapping logos on stuff. We don't make stuff. We make best-in-class products, and I think that, you know, from a point of view of brand management, one of the worst things you can do is to make bad product and rush to make product because you think you can sell it, and we don't do that.
One of the things I find interesting is you have a big private equity company, Bain, that 57%, 68% of the voting. It doesn't seem like they've told you to do anything that you don't want to do.
You are right. Bain Capital have been phenomenal partners for me. You know, it was the selection process we went through back, you know, a number of years ago, 4 or so years ago now. It was a very rigorous process, and you know, it was very important that the company we chose understood our business, understood how important made in Canada was to us. And half the people we spoke to were like, "Oh, just go to China," which makes no sense for us, right? And so, you know, Bain Capital have been great. They've believed in me. They believe in our management team. They've also helped support us in lots of different ways strategically, and they've got a great reputation for you know, as a PE firm, for you know, as they exit, leaving companies in a great position. So I think I did great. I'm really, really happy.
Most companies don't have as much white space as you do. It looks like to me the rest of the world is very underpenetrated, both in the, you have flagship stores, but also in just, it would seem like that Canada resonates in Europe, in Latin America, Asia. It's got some cachet.
Yeah, you know, I've been traveling around the world for 20 years now, and I feel often like an unofficial ambassador for Canada around the world, and I know for sure that people love Canada. The Canadian brand is very strong, and there's no doubt that at this moment in time and this moment in history, there's never been the Canadian brand has never been stronger. You know, for all sorts of geopolitical reasons, and I think people like our Prime Minister and as well. On top of that, right. So you know, Canadian brand is super strong, and there's no doubt that helps us, and hopefully we contributed to that a little bit along the way as we exported the brand of Canada around the world.
My kids told me I had to mention this. I said to them, listen, no, the polar bear. Most polar bears are in Canada. You guys probably do more than any company to preserve the polar bear. They say, but you got to ask about PETA. You got to ask about the fur. And I say, my pushback is, every company's being blamed for everything. Apple, sure. Tim Cook is being blamed for addiction. I mean, what do we say to the critics?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I started working here, even I was the only customer service person. I get a few people who didn't like the fact that we use fur. The fact is that we use fur for function first. We're an authentic company. We use it for function first. And what our customers really care about is that all of the raw materials we use are sourced ethically and responsibly. And we have an industry-leading traceability program. It's available for everybody to look at on our website. And and we think that's what is most important to our customers. And on top of that, we have so many different styles. Many of them don't have fur at all. Right. So we have choice, and we respect people's freedom to choose, and to believe the world should be however they believe.
And I urge people to go to the website because very few people actually address these issues. One last thing. It is amazing to me there are technical qualities that are, I mean, you're talking about climbing Mount Everest. And people have been using your gear. It's not just fashion. It is practicality.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most important things about our brands. We are a function-first brand. The stuff that we make works, and I think that's why our consumers come back to it time and time again. I mean, I like to tell people we're a Land Rover of clothing. It is built to withstand the harshest things in the world, harshest climates in the world, harshest environments in the world, and yet it translates really well into the city, and people use it a lot in the city as well. And that's been part of the last 20 years. It's been taking this great product and making it a consumer brand, and we have a long way to go, and it's super exciting. I've never seen the future more brightly than I do today.
Well, I want to thank Dani Reiss, President and CEO of Canada Goose. We were backers the day you came public, and we're backers now for far more. Multi-year story, GOOS. Thank you, Dani. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, too. It's been great being here. Cheers.
Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.